Imagine you're a kid ages 6 to 12 and you get a phone call that you get to run through the toy aisle, grabbing any and every toy you can for 3 minutes. Well, that's exactly what one girl in the Wisconsin Dells got to do today. The hearings lasted until just after midnight this morning, and only one of the 8 measures will not be moving forward today. That is a controversial proposal that would have changed the date of the 2020 presidential primary and would have cost the state millions of dollars. I'm standing in just the start of this floodwater. Down the street where Kevin's house actually is, it's about 3 feet deeper. And now, when Kevin bought the home, he was aware that it flooded back in 2008, but he never thought a once-in-a-lifetime event like that would happen again. And AAA estimates that 93.6 million people will take a holiday trip this year. That's a 4% increase over last year. And now I wore my bright blue jacket as just one example. The buttons are gold, so they kind of reflect off of the light, and just turn it so the battery comes on. And so your dashboard comes on and you see all of your lights on your dashboard. That's just getting the battery warmed up. Many people will be tearing through that wrapping paper and boxes over the next few days. And for some, gift giving is an art, but there will be gifts that don't fit, you don't want, or maybe you just don't like. New this morning, the Republican-controlled Wisconsin Senate has passed a sweeping measure to take power away from the incoming Democratic governor.
Kind of holy cow, it's unbelievable how deep it's getting.
In a small town, you take care of each other.
It's about helping the community and what you do, how you carry yourself and represent Reedsburg as a team.
And in Reedsburg, the opponent is the Baraboo River. Neighbors take on floodwaters, knocking at their doors.
It's unpredictable. I mean, I was assuming it'd come from the river behind us, and all of a sudden it's coming up out of the street.
Kevin's been up for 24 hours.
Just trying to get what I can packed.
He's just trying to get out in time.
Just trying to get as much junk out of the basement.
I'm standing in just the start of this floodwater. Down the street where Kevin's house actually is, it's about 3 feet deeper. And now, when Kevin bought the home, he was aware that it flooded back in 2008, but he never thought a once-in-a-lifetime event like that would happen again.
They said 100-year flood, so I'm going, well, flooded in 08, so I'm good until, in 100 years. Well, it's been 10 years now, and last night at 9 p.m., I had an officer handing me paperwork saying to plan on an 08 flood again.
Something no one planned on, but it's here.
All these houses went under 10 years ago. You hate to see them getting damaged again.
As the water keeps rising,
Kind of craziness.
this small town keeps fighting.
We did what we could, and now we'll just hope and pray for the best for now.
In Reedsburg, Amelia Jones, NBC 15 News.
As you know, we have experienced a terminal-wide power outage. We wanted to give you an update on that. We apologize again for this inconvenience.
Thousands of passengers left in the dark.
We're looking at being here for quite a while.
Ryan Brummett is trying to get home to Charlotte, North Carolina
And he's tired.
with his new travel buddy.
That's my new guy, Abel.
A surprise gift for his 7-year-old son and 2-year-old daughter.
We got here about 6 o'clock this morning and, saw the fire trucks and the squad cars and the news crews outside. So it's like, oh man, this is a bad omen.
MGE is currently on site.
A bad omen that started around 5 o'clock this morning when the power went out.
They're solving the power problem.
And then the backup generator failed to start up.
Their generator that is on site was supposed to immediately start up and rectify this problem. It did not do that. So we have a technician here. He is here. I visualized him fixing and working on the generator.
An eerie scene as the only sources of light were the kiosks and cell phones of passengers trying to find the status on their flights.
Very tired. Had a long morning already.
Anna Christopher's flight to Los Angeles was scheduled for 6:30 this morning.
But now we're leaving at 8:30.
Anna and Ryan, just 2 of almost 1,500 passengers.
So this is a first for me.
Hopefully we'll get out today.
Please be patient with us as we resolve this.
Who were left with nothing to do but wait. Wait for the moment for the lights to come back on and for business to get back to usual. And that didn't happen until 8 o'clock this morning.
Please report to the bottom of the escalator of your screening checkpoint.
Airport officials then swiftly sorted passengers through security and boarded the planes.
Wanted to update you on
This morning, officials did not know what caused the outage, but said it was not impacted by the government shutdown or the cold temperatures.
In the last 30 years, we've never seen a power outage of this stature or of this length.
Rather, it was a mechanical issue.
In our vault, our electrical vault area where the power comes in from the outside and then is distributed to the airport facility. So it had nothing to do with that. It was an anomaly in a piece of equipment in that electronic room.
15 flights were impacted because of the power outage, but flights were able to get back on schedule for departures around noon. Reporting in Madison, Amelia Jones, NBC 15 News. It's the thrill of fear. The screams.
Oh my God! Hello.
Extreme attention to detail. That's what makes the Screaming Acres Haunted House an ultimate frightful experience.
Come on in. Doctor's office just opened.
Especially with the makeup.
Look up.
Dawn Marie Savano has been doing the actor's makeup for 6 years.
I love creating things that scare people because I'm kind of a wuss myself. So if I can create something that scares me, I know it's going to scare someone else.
So I tested her abilities on myself. She did not disappoint.
Oh my God, that is terrifying!
And that is what the actors think of themselves, too.
I hate being scared myself, so therefore I just kind of reverse the role on people and scare them. Because as you've seen, my laughter after scaring people, it just makes you feel all giddy inside.
After all the prep work, Screaming Acres creator Jacob Oakster sits down for a quick meeting.
Everyone just be alert, be safe, have fun, and we will see you guys for dinner at the end. So we'll keep this high energy going through the weekend, and we only have a couple nights left, so.
Then the haunting begins.
All right, since you're going in, goodbye, have fun, good luck, ladies. Bye-bye.
So if you're ready to scream,
You better get ready.
feel that thrill of fear,
I bet you thought you were rid of me!
and scream some more, this is the place for you.
Exhilarates you, get your heart pumping. It's almost like a workout, you know, but just not knowing and the fear factor is just exciting. I love it. Oh yeah! See?
Reporting in Madison, Amelia Jones, NBC 15 News.